That was just the warm-up. Oh my god. It's like that's his real family over there. Welcome back, super friends and super family. I am Thor, your friendly neighborhood god of thunder. Today I'm reacting to Gran Torino. So I don't know too much about this movie. I know that it's starring Clint Eastwood, who I was just thinking about it. I actually don't think I've seen a single movie with Clint Eastwood, even though I obviously know who he is. But I definitely do plan on someday reacting to The Good, the Bad, the Ugly, that whole trilogy. Dirty Harry, I know he's famous for. Pretty sure that he directed this film as well, so I'm kind of excited to not only see his performance in this movie, but also to see his directing, his work behind the camera as well. I believe it's kind of a sad, dramatic story about an elderly man who's living in a rough neighborhood. Beyond that, I really have no clue. As always, if you want to watch along the full unedited reaction and support the channel, that is up on Patreon. I'm also going to be doing the series Band of Brothers very soon. I should have a couple episodes out right now on Patreon, but if you want to see those soon, it should be out in the next week or two. Just feel free to subscribe to the channel. For now, let's get into today's reaction, Gran Torino. This music sounds really sad. Whose funeral is this? Oh, maybe his wife.
She was a real peach.
Thanks for coming, Al.
He looks almost furious. Maybe that's just his masculine sad face. He's like, cover up in the house of God.
Spectacles, testicles, mullet, and watch.
Excuse me?
The old man glared at Ashley. Can't even tone it down for Mom's funeral.
Nothing anyone can do that won't disappoint the old man. Why don't you have him move in with you?
He's like, no, I would rather die. They seem kind of mean-spirited towards him, though.
And some may ask, what is death? Or is it the beginning? And what is life?
I mean, these are the big questions.
Life. All of these questions.
Oh, come on, put the phone away, at least out of respect.
Turn to the Lord.
Jesus.
Korea.
Where's Korea?
Makes sense, he's a veteran.
Oh, I can do that, Dad.
No, not next week.
Look at this.
He might not be happy with you going through his stuff. We were doing nothing. We were doing nothing.
How much longer do we have to stay? Ghetto is a dead zone for my cell, and I'm bored.
Oh my gosh. She'd be bored anywhere. She'd be bored at Disneyland.
Grandpa, what would you like some help?
No, probably just painted your nails.
He's like, I'd rather hang with the dog. I don't blame you, man. There's a reason they say man's best friend.
How many swamp rats can you get in one room?
I mean, she's the full package, huh?
When did you get the vintage car?
1972.
Making a statement.
It's been here since before you were born.
What are you gonna do with it when you die?
Oh, come on. Seriously? Definitely not leave it to you.
Then what about that super cool retro couch that you have in the den? It would look really good in my dorm room, and I don't have any furniture.
Oh my gosh. That is the appropriate response. Man, if I spoke like that to my grandfather, I would be punished so badly, I will just say.
I live next door.
Come on, get the shit out of your mouth. Tell me what you want.
Uncle's car is
Oh, we don't have any jumper cables. Morning here.
What? Okay, that seemed a little harsh to that dude.
Mr. Kowalski. Mr. Kowalski, that's my name.
Wife and I became quite close these last few months, and he promised I'd keep an extra sharp eye on you.
Why don't you go tend to some of your other shit?
Her desire for you to go to confession.
Is that so?
It is.
He's not gonna take this well.
Confess that I never really cared for church very much. Confess that I have no desire to confess to a boy that's just out of the seminary.
I mean, honesty. No lies to confess.
5-year walk and get started.
Yeah.
The color grading of this film is so interesting. It almost looks a little bit gray and muted.
I could help, Dad, but gotta get the kids home.
Tell you to buy American.
You see the way I looked at the truck?
Jeez.
I mean, Toyotas are good cars.
Damn barbarians.
Because he does dishes, he'll never become the man of the house. Man, I had to do dishes all my life as a kid. Where's he off to?
Oh, no.
I've no idea what that means, but it seems like something good. Good blessings for the child.
In his grave, you can see his lawn now.
Trash talking back and forth here. No translation. Holy! A universal language.
Are you gone completely deaf or something?
My dogs have the opposite problem. Oh, look who it is.
Are you peddling today, Padre?
I'd really like to talk.
Not in this lifetime, Sonny. An overeducated 27-year-old virgin who likes to hold the hands of old ladies who are superstitious and promises them eternity.
Harsh, but he is, you know, being honest about what he thinks. Props to the priest, though, for showing up again, you know.
Hey, the boy is your girl, man. I can't tell.
What?
Yeah, that's right.
This poor kid.
What you looking at, man?
Oh, this could be trouble.
Tight with anybody?
No, fly solo, man.
Man, let's go down and see what the fuck they doing over there.
Things might escalate.
I just fucking Chinese food.
Oh, great. Oh, great. We got guns out. I mean, not so tough anymore, though. Picking on a little kid. Like, come on.
Yo, get in the car.
Fuck, man. Get in the car, man.
Chill with us, man.
Tomorrow, I'll see your ass.
I think the kid knows that that would lead him down the wrong path, or his parents have told him, right?
Hey, what's up?
What do you want?
Can't just come and talk to my little cousin?
Not if you're a bad influence.
Hey, Spider, who that?
Spider? Is that what he just called you? Fong?
Spider, nickname from Avatar 2.
What are you doing here?
Hey, so how old are you anyway?
Oh, come on. They better leave her alone.
You guys are stupid. I'm going inside.
Smart move, honestly.
Wanna roll with us, man? Come on, dude.
Resist the peer pressure.
We're cuz, right? We're family. It's a woman's work, man.
Don't get your hands dirty.
Dang it, dang it. But I mean, you can totally see being his age going along with them.
My boy next door got a badass mug. Come on.
Don't steal his car.
That's a nice car.
Gran Torino. Fastback.
Yo, man, it's still in mint condition.
It's like stealing John Wick's car. Not going to be a good idea.
No, I just came down to talk to Walt, if that's okay.
Damn, Padre, you are persistent, aren't you?
He is, but I kind of like him for it.
Have a Diet Coke.
Bullshit, this is a bar. You have a drink.
I'll have a gin and tonic.
Sobriety not allowed.
Promise your wife I'd get you to go to confession.
Why would you do that? Fond of promising things you can't deliver on.
Life and death.
The hell do you know about life and death? But all you know is what you learned in preschool. Right out of the rookie preacher's handbook.
What do you know, Mr. Kowalski?
Shot men, hack 17-year-olds to death.
Talk about memories that'll stay with you forever.
Things I'll live with.
And what about life?
Well, I survived the war.
Who's surviving living, though?
Married, had a family.
Sounds like you know a lot more about death than you do living.
Maybe so.
I swear, why would... I mean, they're picking the wrong person's house to steal their car.
Son of a bitch.
For sure, he's got multiple guns. It's like a box from Tremors, man. I hope it's not the kid on his own and he gets shot. Oh, great. Don't shoot, don't shoot. Well, that could have been a lot worse.
What the fuck? Get in! Get in, Chow!
Is he okay? How bad was that fall? Gotta be careful when you're elderly.
Hey, good morning, Dad. It's your number one son, Mitch.
It's after 1 in the afternoon. It's not morning.
Afternoon, then. What would I want?
Well, I don't know.
Calling to see how you're doing.
Anything new with the old neighborhood?
No.
Aside, someone tried to steal your car.
Happen to still know that guy from the plant that has the...
Lions season tickets?
So you do want something. Come on, come on. It truly is his prized possession, right? I mean, of course, a car that nice.
She's sweet.
He gives off such, like, get off my lawn energy, but in a cool way. I swear, leave him alone.
What are you guys doing out here, man?
Minding our own business.
Exactly.
Can't I just come hang out with my little cousin?
No. No, you can't.
Come on, man. We're gonna give you another shot, man. Come on. Mind your own business, girl.
Come on.
Come on, let's go.
Don't go, don't go. Come on, seriously? Oh, dang.
Get off my lawn.
Oh, speaking of, literally get off his lawn.
Listen, old man, you don't want to fuck with me.
You don't want to mess with him.
RYYZN, go back in the house.
I blow a hole in your face and then I go in the house. Sleep like a baby. You can count on that. That fucks like you 5 feet high in Korea for sandbags.
Holy. How are they not more scared?
Watch your back.
That's right. Walk away.
Thank you.
Get off my lawn.
It's like, I didn't do it to help you guys. And I don't think he did, but it was nice. What is it?
Good job.
Just to thank him?
What the hell is this?
That's a lot of food. And flowers, dang. Oh, straight to the trash.
No.
It's the thought that counts.
Get you people, just leave me alone.
Perennials, they come back every year because you saved Hal to the neighborhood.
I'm not a hero.
Too bad they think you are. Hal wants to say something.
I'm sorry.
What?
We're trying to steal your car.
Oh, he didn't know it was him.
You step on this property again, you're done.
We good.
Dang. I mean, I like that he did apologize and come clean like that at least. But, you know, he's an old timer. He's not going to be friendly when you admit you tried to steal his car. I mean, who would be?
I told you I'm not going to confession.
Why didn't you just call the police? And I heard there was some trouble in the neighborhood.
I mean, there's no way the police would have gotten there in time. Come on.
Prayed that they would show up. Nobody answered.
What were you thinking? We're talking life and death here.
I think he knows that.
You gotta act quickly.
We're not in Korea, Mr. Kowalski. How you carry around all the horrible things you were forced to do. Those are things I know nothing about. I do know about forgiveness and left their burdens behind them.
He's very well spoken. He may be young, but he is.
Men at war who were ordered to do appalling things and are now at peace.
Came here with your guns loaded this time.
Thank you.
Stronger men than me, reaching their salvation. Hallelujah. You're wrong about something else. The thing that haunts a man the most, what he isn't ordered to do.
What does he mean? I don't think I understand that.
Being again, you shouldn't wait so long between haircuts.
So I was hoping you'd die off and I'd get somebody in here who knew what the hell they were doing. the doo-wop dago you are.
$10, Wall.
$10.
Oh, I know this actor.
Yeah, well, keep the change.
See you
I
in 3
like
weeks,
him.
prick.
He's cool. He's cool. Come on.
That's cool, you know?
Yeah.
Wait, that's Clint Eastwood's son, right?
Boy.
Oh, yeah.
Shit.
Bring that little tight ass up.
Oh, great.
You shot? Damn.
You can't say hi.
Get out of here. Get out of here, you guys.
What you supposed to be, man? Yeah, it's cool, dog.
Da.
Go down a corner spot, you know? Get some CDs. It's all good, bro.
He's trying to fit in, but it's not going to work.
Fuck up. Call me bro again, man. I'll bite your motherfucking face off.
Mom, she bringing it to us? Oriental yummy.
Get out of here, you guys, I swear. Oh, come on. Help him out. Help him out. You're a reluctant hero, but you're still a badass.
Another asshole who has a fetish for Asian girls? God, they get so
She is not scared at all.
Take your crude, overly obvious cum onto every woman who walks past and cram it. That's my name.
Who you think you talking to? Think you real funny, don't you?
She's brave.
You need to keep your bitch on the leash. The choke chain on that hoe and yank that motherfucker.
Oh, shut up.
It's the stereotype. Call me whore and a bitch in the same sentence.
This bitch is crazy.
Don't drive away.
Teach your ass a lesson. That's what you can
Stop!
Okay, good. He's pulling up.
Get your ass over there.
He's like the neighborhood security guard.
The fuck you looking at, old man?
Some loser.
That's right,
That's what you better do. Fuck you think you is.
Does he have a gun with him? Please tell me. Good.
Ever notice how you come across somebody once in a while that you shouldn't have fucked with? That's me.
You fuck
Amen.
Out of here before I kick your old wrinkly white ass.
Fuck him, man. What's wrong with him, man?
The fuck? Motherfucker crazy.
Get in the truck.
That was just the warm-up. This is the real one.
Fucking don't listen, do you?
Way to go, old man.
Shut up, pussy. Oh shit, anyway. Want to be super spade or something?
Who's Super Spade?
Now get your old fade patty ass on down the road.
Bring a gun next time. Stand up for your girlfriend.
Take care now.
Like a boss.
Yeah, you too.
Oh yeah.
I mean, Clint Eastwood has presence. He seriously has presence on screen.
Why y'all fucking do nothing?
You guys were scared. Don't even give me that.
Trying to get yourself killed. What about that goofball guy you were with? Well, you shouldn't be hanging out with him.
He's like, I don't approve of you dating my son.
You mean Hmong? Not homo.
Whatever.
Hmong people come from different parts of Laos, Thailand, and China.
Neighborhood then. Why didn't you stay there?
I mean, they started killing all the Hmong. We came over here.
To survive, right?
Not jungle people. Booga booga booga.
Whatever.
Blame the Lutherans. They brought us over here.
Everybody blames the Lutherans.
Thanks for the ride.
You know something, kid? You're all right.
She is alright.
What brother of yours?
Really, really smart. To know which direction to go in.
Maybe he needs an example.
One girls over here fitting better. Girls go to college, and the boys go to jail.
Is that true culturally? Will he get a moment of peace, or will he need to rescue someone else?
That old hag hates my ass.
I kinda like her. Can they be frenemies or something?
Second chances come your way. Lucky numbers are 11, 78.
Who's pulling up?
What a load of shit. Yeah.
I mean, I kind of agree. Jeez.
How is it with kids nowadays?
That's, you know, the older generation looking at TikTok every day now. Oh, good for him. See, he's a good kid.
How about that?
His reactions are great.
So you can reach stuff. It makes things a lot easier.
It's a phone.
With huge numbers.
I can see that.
How blind do you think he is?
It would make things easier.
Oh, thank you, Karen.
Of course her name's Karen.
It's a little less hard on yourself.
Maybe it's time you started thinking about taking it easier.
What do they want? Honestly, I feel like they always want something.
Thinking about the house. You know, what with Mom gone, it's got to be a lot to maintain her.
Oh, you're really thinking about him, huh?
There are these great places now, you know, these communities.
They want to put him in a home.
Worry about mowing the lawn or shoveling snow.
You know how horrible a lot of those communities are? I've worked in one.
And would benefit from being around folks their own age.
Oh, sure. These places.
This is a pitch. This is a total pitch.
These are top-notch, like, resorts. They're really nice.
Who's?
They're amazing. They really are.
Just get out of his house, man.
Play some golf, maybe?
Oh, he's furious.
Kicking us out on his birthday.
Oh, don't even give me that.
You won't let anybody help him.
Well, we tried.
Help him.
No one can say we didn't try.
You should have stayed home with Josh and Ashley.
Yes, you should have stayed home. I bet he does not want to talk to her.
Hey, Walt. What are you up to? Come over?
No, he doesn't.
There's tons of food.
Just keep your hands off my dog.
No worries.
Jeez, man.
You can be my special guest.
No, I'm fine. Right here.
What have you had to eat today?
Piece of cake, little beef jerky.
Got beer, too.
I mean, that would get an old Bert Kreischer to go over for sure.
Drink with strangers. Drink alone after.
I like how she invited him, though. She's really cool.
Hey, Wally?
Don't call me Wally.
Can you imagine calling Clint Eastwood Wally?
I look at somebody, they always look at the ground.
Hey, well, no, we're welcome to our home.
No, she's not. Hey.
Is that bad?
I think we should go into the other room.
I mean, you do stand out a bit.
Hmong people believe that the soul resides on the head, but don't do that.
I did not know that.
Consider looking someone in the eye to be very rude, but they look away when you look at them.
Really?
You people are nuts. The food does look good. It smells good, too. I come back for seconds.
Everyone's reaction seems so realistic, you know?
Staring at me the whole evening.
He's a Lord Family Shaman. You're funny, Wally.
She still called him Wally, dang.
Corker's interested in you. He would like to read you. It'd be rude not to allow him this. It's a great honor.
How tall is Clint Eastwood?
It says that people do not respect you. They don't even want to look at you. Mistake in your past life, like a mistake that you did. Satisfied with?
Is that true? It looks like it is.
He says you have no happiness in your life. You're not at peace.
Dang. I mean, he has his dog. Maybe that hit a little too close to home.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm.
Oh, dang. What's up?
I'm fine.
No, you're sick, dude. It's like a Walter White situation here.
And I do my own spoiled, rotten family. Jesus Christ.
At least they seem sincere and genuine, even the ones who don't like him.
You were bleeding.
I bit my tongue. Said,
Definitely not. Definitely not.
you ladies are wonderful. I'm starting to feel good.
They just keep putting more and more on his plate. It does look good.
Come on, you glutton. Mingle.
Mingle, we're mingling right here.
He's like, this is where the food is at. Don't move me.
I'll be back.
They're happy feeding him.
Look who's over there.
Kid who stole my Gran Torino.
Well, he tried. He goes straight into fix-it mode.
She'll fix it.
It's giving off some Mike Ehrmantraut energy. Is he too shy to go over talk to her?
Little rice leaker. Here, try it. My friends and I were just wondering what you're doing here.
Good question. What am I doing?
I'm here for the booze.
No, you are.
Okay.
What do you do?
I fix things. I even fixed a door that hadn't even broken yet.
Funny.
Been called a lot of things, but never funny.
I mean, you're cracking me up.
Okay, yum yum. Pleasure.
She's cool though to go over and like talk to him, make him feel welcome. All the guys get up to go after the girl.
I'm not gonna shoot you. You know, I knew you were a dipshit the first time I ever saw you. Worse with women than you are at stealing cars.
Not Toad, it's Tao. My name is Tao.
Blowing it with that girl that I gave two shits about a toad like you.
You care.
May not be the most pleasant person to be around. Best woman that was ever on this planet to marry me. Charlie Chan just walk out with Miss What's-Her-Face.
Good advice.
Though I don't know why.
Who?
I love how he's roasting him and helping him at the same time.
She's been looking at you all day, stupid.
You mean you are?
Yeah, yum yum. Yeah. You let her just walk right out with the Three Stooges because you're a big fat pussy.
Some hard truth there, right?
I gotta go.
I mean, take that advice to heart.
No, no more. Okay, put him over there.
He's accepting the some gifts. That's progress.
No more. No more. This is that chicken dumpling thing.
It's too good to resist. I hope by the end of this movie he's hosting a party at his place.
Tao is here to make amends. He's here to work for you.
Oh, he is.
Dang.
He said he dishonored the family, and now he has to work off his debt.
That's a mom who knows how to raise her kid.
It's important to my mom that you accept, and it would be an insult if you refuse.
Why is this being put back on me all of a sudden?
If he doesn't want to do it, then let's just go.
Shut up. All right.
They found common ground, telling him to shut up.
Bitch, I never thought it'd show.
It's gonna be like the Karate Kid a little bit. Like a master and his apprentice.
All right, what are you good at? That work for me. I gotta know what you're good at. I gotta know what you can do.
You can do dishes. We saw that.
I don't know. That's kind of halfway what I expected you to say. Go over there and count the birds.
Hey, really?
Yeah, I can count.
Good.
Like, I thought I was gonna give him some hard manual labor or something. Nope, count the birds.
You want me to watch paint drying?
Don't get flip with me, boy. The one who tried to steal, don't you forget that.
Hard to counter that.
I'll take it.
No teeth, you have no balls, kid.
Why don't you just find something useful for me to do?
You can take that gutter and nail it back up.
Well, at least it's some real work for him to do. Working in the rain, way to go. I mean, the kid can work. Come on, you have to respect him for that.
You can have Toad clear out the big wasp nest under our porch.
I think we can handle that after lunch.
Dang. He is not in good shape at all. And knowing his personality, I doubt he's doing anything about it or going to the doctors.
What else do you have for me to do?
Take the day off. You've done enough.
He seems disappointed, you know?
Nothing. Never mind.
Oh, come on. He wanted to say something.
I think we should immediately start a full battery of tests.
Happened to Dr. Feldman, my regular doctor.
Retired 3 years ago. I'm his.
Oh, dang.
Grandpa Walt.
Pick it up.
You talk to him.
I don't like his family one bit, I'll just say.
It's 100 degrees in here on the fan.
Yeah, that fan might need to be replaced or fixed.
Every tool in here has a purpose.
What's that?
They're cutters. You know it's a trowel. Come on. It's a saw. That's a tack hammer. You can't fool me, kid.
You passed the exam, Grandpa.
I can't afford to buy all this stuff.
These 3 items right here. Duct tape. And do half of the household chores with just those 3 things.
That's your starter kit.
Nothing, huh? I just saw you cough the blood.
Yeah, exactly.
On my lawn. What about them?
Just a gang.
What were they doing here?
Recruiting him.
I blew my first initiation.
What was your initiation supposed to be?
You, my friend.
My Gran Torino.
Careful, don't strain yourself, man. Fridges are heavy, I've moved them before. Oh, dude, he better not hurt himself.
Shit. Toad, you got a minute?
I'm glad he asked for help.
No, I've got the top.
If you don't let me take the top, I ain't helping.
Amazing.
Now you listen, old man. I'm here because you needed help. So it's either top or I'm out of here.
I like that. Way to stand up to him. Like his response to it is growls.
Slip out of your little girl hands and crush me.
Don't give me any ideas now.
Those all his trophies from his younger days.
They just don't make them like this anymore. Sell it, I guess.
How come?
You're looking for a freezer? Okay. $25 and it's yours.
Dang, that's a big discount too.
You just said 60.
I know, but this will save me money putting an ad in the paper.
No, you're a nice man despite all outer appearances. That's why you charging only $25.
Ironic, huh? So watching the car that he tried to steal from you. Nice of you to kind of look after him like this. Not have any real role models in his life.
Exactly.
But you're a good man, Wally. More like you.
Don't go calling me Wally.
No. You like him, don't you?
Yes.
Spend time with him. Teach him how to fix things. Saved him from that fucked cousin of ours.
Hey, watch your language. Not a good man. Get me another beer, Dragon Lady. This one's empty.
Dragon Lady. Oh my gosh.
I saw you cough up blood. You should quit.
Maybe it's too late.
What's that emblem supposed to mean anyway?
1st Cavalry. I've had it since 51. What do you want to do with your life, kid?
Maybe you could just pay me.
Yeah, very funny.
I mean, he is very helpful.
Could I ever get?
Yeah, you're right. Nobody'd ever hire you. Look, I'm just kidding. You get a job. You can get a job anywhere.
Man me up.
And I think you ought to date Miss Yum Yum, too. Now you're just going to learn how guys talk.
It's like showing you how to be a man.
Waltz, you cheap bastard. I should have known you'd come in. I was having such a pleasant day.
Pussy kid from next door. I'm just trying to man him up a little bit.
What an introduction.
Now that's how guys talk to one another. Go on out and come back in and talk to him like a man.
Oh, how is this gonna go? How is this gonna go?
What's up, you old Italian prick?
Get out of my shop before I blow your head off, you goddamn dicks.
Oh, that's a real gun, man.
Take it easy. Take it easy. What the hell are you doing if you lost your mind?
That's what you said, man. Say it.
Insult the man in his own shop?
What I've said, then.
Yeah, kid, why don't you start with, hi.
Sure, I'd like a haircut if you have the time. And bitch about your girlfriend in your car. Swear at the guy. Just fuck him.
This is life education. Forget school. Real life.
It ain't rocket science, for Christ's sake.
But I don't have a job, a car, or a girlfriend.
I should have blown his head off when I had the chance.
Car, no girlfriend, no future, no dick. Oh.
Need a haircut if you ain't too busy. Italian son of a bitch prick barber.
Come on, that's not bad.
I asked her from all the guys in my construction job.
He's a good kid. I wonder if all those lines were scripted or if they let the actors like improvise a little bit.
Straight in the eye, and a man could tell a lot by your handshake.
This is like my parents talking to me, I swear.
How the hell are you?
I'm shitty. Well, who's gonna listen?
Not me, that's for sure. The kid I was telling you about, Tao, this is Tim Kennedy.
I like how he calls him by his real name here. You know, it's a more professional setting.
And he's a smart kid. He'll do anything you need him for.
Chris, you don't have a car?
My head gets get cracked. Goddamn pricks at the shop wants to bend me over for $2,100.
Please. I just in my Tahoe and the sons of bitches.
Look at that. He learned. He learned so well.
It ain't right.
You got that right. Come on in on Monday and we'll find something for you to do.
Look at that, dude. He got a job. He got a job.
Throw me one, Walt.
Well, I'll buy you a fruitcake for Christmas.
But you just hand over them keys to that Gran
Oh,
Torino.
no. That's way too nice of a gift.
I can't afford any of this.
I'll cover it. You can pay me back on your first paycheck.
That's generous.
I really appreciate all this. No, I really do. Thank you.
Come on, that's friendship right there. Of course. Of course. And they're probably gonna steal his stuff.
What's up, homeboy? What you doing?
Working a real job, you losers.
Where you coming from, man?
Home from work. Not that you guys would know much about that. You can't just leave me alone. Hey, check this out.
You guys are just jealous you can't make a real living here.
Why the fuck you gotta make me look bad, huh? Keep your hands off my stuff. Smash it, my job.
Oh, come on.
Yo, Spence, man, fuck it.
Hey, little bitch.
Bully losers.
Fuck him up. Oh, yeah. Save face.
Oh, seriously? Oh, gosh. Oh, my gosh.
Haven't seen you in a few days. Where you been? What the hell happened to you?
It's not your problem. Grabbed me a couple of days ago.
Cowards.
Exactly.
Everything I could possibly do, but they broke some of your tools.
All right, let's go full John Wick mode. I'm ready for that.
Where's your cousin live?
I don't want you to do anything.
Do something. I want you to do something. Someone's watching you. Oh, I like the cue of the drums right there, too. He came prepared.
Hey.
Serves you right. Holy.
Stay away from Tao, understand? And tell your friends to stay away from Tao. I'll take that as a yes, because if I have to come back here, it's gonna get fucking ugly.
That's how you send a message, man.
What do you want your dog, Steak?
Look at this. He's like part of their family, basically.
I've seen you like this before.
Well, I'm feeling good, and even Tao isn't bugging me.
What happened to your knuckles anyways?
Just taking care of some trash.
Shower, no big problem. Oh, yum yum. If he doesn't ask you out, I'm gonna ask you out.
I love to walk, but he beat you to it.
Really?
Good, good.
Yeah, you're taking the bus.
Look at this. Now he's got a job and a girlfriend.
Get you something more stylish than that.
Like what?
Is he gonna let him use the car?
How about
the
that?
Gran Torino? That is so generous.
Let me take the Gran Torino.
Yeah, I'd let you take the Gran
He's gonna be
Torino.
more excited about that than the date.
Yeah, really.
That's such a cool thing for him to do, man. Oh, what now? I swear. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Get down, get down, get down, dude. Get down. Oh, shit. I thought that was his house. Oh, I swear to God. Why did they retaliate against them? How badly is he hit?
Where's Sue?
Thank goodness. Thank goodness. This is why no half measures, right? You just gotta take these guys out. What?
I knew this was gonna happen. What the hell am I doing here?
Well, maybe some of her friends called and they changed plans.
Is that her? Oh, fuck. Oh, come on. They're such cowards they went after her instead of even him, right? Oh my gosh. What is he doing? He blames himself for all this?
Kowalski? Police finally left. Something about the mom. They keep their mouths shut.
Would the police even help them?
Tao and Sue are never gonna find peace in this world as long as that gang's around.
What are you saying?
Something's gotta be done.
They took Sue to the hospital. We're all scared.
I mean, of course.
What would you do?
I know what I would do if I was you.
What?
If I was Tao, I guess I'd want vengeance.
Yeah,
I want to stand shoulder to shoulder with you and kill those guys.
exactly.
And you?
Come over here and talk to you, I guess. This pisses me off too, Mr. Kowalski.
He does genuinely care, right?
Want a beer?
I'd love one. This isn't fair.
Nothing's fair, Father.
Yeah, that's life.
What are you gonna do, Mr. Kowalski?
Call me Walt.
What are you gonna do, Walt?
I don't know. Whatever it is, they won't have a chance.
It's interesting the priest didn't say anything to that, you know?
Thinking time is over. Now's time to knock the shit out of those pricks.
But now's the time to stay calm.
Calm?
Stay calm or else mistakes get made.
Yeah, exactly. Need to be smart, as hard as it is.
Don't let me down, not you.
You gotta plan this and plan it very carefully. Don't make any mistakes.
This is the right approach.
Back here at 4 this afternoon.
Say we go now. Right now.
Come on, he has experience.
Mr. Tough Guy out for blood all of a sudden? You know nothing about it.
Okay.
What is he gonna do? He just gonna go after all of them on his own? Can he take them all on? Because I'm assuming they'll be ready for him.
Give me a break, please. It's the first time I've ever smoked in the house.
All finished. $10 American.
Here's a 20. Keep the change.
He's not expecting to make it out of this alive, is he?
I never had a fitted suit before.
Yes,
It's like he's getting dressed up nice to meet his maker.
You look very good.
So is he gonna go to confession now?
I'm here for a confession.
Oh, Lord Jesus, what have you done?
Are you gonna give me a confession or not?
How long has it been since your last confession?
Forever. I kissed Betty Jablonski at the factory Christmas party. It just happened. Prophet selling a boat and a motor. Didn't pay the taxes. It's the same as stealing. I was never very close with my 2 sons.
That's not all on you.
I didn't know how.
That's it?
That's it.
That's not bad for forever, right?
Are you going to retaliate for what happened to Sue?
Most likely.
Busy day. Gotta go.
Go in peace.
Oh, I am at peace.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he knows what he's gonna do.
You ever fired a weapon before?
No.
And I don't know how useful you'll be. Yeah, don't point it at him.
That's the way it might be tonight. Always a chance you don't come back.
We're gonna roll up in there and tear some ass.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, kid. Come on.
Exact reaction they're waiting for.
How many men did you kill in Korea?
13, maybe more.
What was it like to kill a man?
You don't want to know.
What an answer. What was that? What happened?
What?
Oh, he's not letting him come. Of course not.
You let me out right now. Let me out. I'll kill you when I get out.
Fuck up. Like to kill a man? Well, it's goddamn awful. That's what it is. The only thing worse is getting the Medal of Valor for killing some poor kid that wanted to just give up. Shot him right in the face with that rifle. Not a day goes by that I don't think about it. You don't want that on your soul. I got blood on my hands. That's why I'm going it alone tonight. You got your whole life ahead of you. I'm going it alone.
And it's smart not just to tell him not to come, because of course he's going to do anything to get payback for his sister. But by locking him up, that's the only way to keep him safe.
I need you to watch my dog. Yeah, I love you too.
Oh, Daisy seems so sweet.
Keys to my house are under the ceramic turtle. I gotta go.
Is she going to try to stop him?
Sorry, Father. We have to go.
If we're not here, there will be bloodshed.
We've been here for hours.
Come on, you guys.
I'm begging you to stay.
We have specific orders. If you came with us, you're leaving with us.
If anything illustrated that the law is not enough.
You want to smoke? He's without me.
I hope he can't get there in time, man. You're gonna get yourself killed. You'll just be a liability. I mean, I'm assuming they're not so stupid they're not ready for him, right?
I didn't think your ass would have came.
You're stupid then.
I have nothing to say to you, shrimp dick midget like you. It was either he or you or someone who raped one of their own family. Their own blood, for Christ's sake. Miniature cowboys. Go ahead.
Hopefully they don't shoot you right here.
Don't worry about Tao.
Guys, stay in your homes, okay? This is dangerous. Keep your children inside.
What you gonna do, punk
bitch?
asshole, man?
They're so
Jumpy,
nervous.
aren't we? Shut the fuck up. You shut the fuck up.
Is he practicing? Like, is he...
A light?
The fuck?
Me. I've got a light.
He's not gonna reach for a light. He's gonna reach for his gun. His final prayer. Oh, shit. He doesn't have a gun. Oh, fuck. He seriously was going for his lighter. I mean, he must have done that because he knows that'll get the police to arrest him, right?
Yes, Sergeant. What happened?
Should have listened to the priest, you guys.
He's my friend.
I swear, they better not get off with any BS defense attorney stuff. That's all I'm saying. It's like that's his real family over there.
Walt Kowalski once said to me that I didn't know anything about life or death. Overeducated, 27-year-old virgin who held the hands of superstitious old promised them eternity.
I mean, that's definitely a direct quote.
I knew really nothing about life or death, and boy did I learn.
My house to the church because Dorothy would have liked it.
Good.
Language in Mr. Kowalski's will. Leave my 1972 Gran Torino.
Not you, brat.
My friend, Van Lore.
Yes.
Don't paint any idiotic flames on it like some white trash spoiler on the rear end like you see on all the other. It just looks like hell. If you can refrain from doing any
so tenderly, or what you've done.
Is that Clint Eastwood singing? Alright, so that is Gran Torino. Heck, what a movie. What a movie. I really liked that movie. I thought it was excellent. I definitely understand why this is a movie that people talk about and why it's considered a classic. Sorry, I would take a minute before I filmed this, but my battery's about to die, and so I just want to go straight and kind of finish this. But I'm still kind of processing the emotions of the movie and the ending there. But I loved it. I mean, I can't, off the top of my head, can't think of a movie that I've seen that is quite like this as far as genre. I mean, it's kind of just a character study and a drama, and I really don't have any critiques. You know, I thought it's a very touching story and a very real story. You know, I think the authenticity of everything about it is definitely one of the big strengths. I mean, I have to praise Clint Eastwood. I thought that he did an amazing job in his performance as Walt. You know, and I appreciate, you know, how complicated a person Walt was, and how there's a lot of anger deep inside with him. And, you know, he played that classic kind of reluctant hero character, as well as, you know, it reminded me a bit of like Karate Kid insofar as we have the master apprentice dynamic, and just like the Karate Kid, which I'm a big fan of that movie, you know, the child helps the master as well as the master helps the kid, right? I think that's just a very real life lesson. And I love how, you know, as reluctant and kind of closed-minded as he was at the start, you know, the old expression, you can't teach an old dog new tricks, he was open-minded enough to, you know, become friendly, even though, despite his gruff exterior, you know, I'm sure that Walt's children, you know, his son who's in sales, if you met him on the street, you know, he'd be full of like a big smile and hello and a handshake and all these nice pleasantries. And then, you know, when he goes home, he might be talking shit about you big, right? Whereas his father, Walt, I think is the total opposite, you know, and you even saw that in like his own friendships, whether it's the guy working at the construction site or his barber, you know, they talk trash to each other. And, you know, that is just a way that guys communicate, you know, especially of certain generations. I feel like even more so maybe than nowadays, but I feel like that's just, you know, it's guy talk, right? And a lot, you know, you're not going to catch someone like Walt, you know, he'll insult you to your face and talk trash to your face and then give up everything for a true friend. That's just, sorry, I don't know what exactly it is that's so sad about the movie. I mean, obviously it's sad that Walt, you know, died, but I guess it just felt so real, and I feel really bad for him. I mean, it was just such a beautiful friendship that he had, and it's really sad to see him die, you know, after he had found so much purpose in his life, you know. You know, but you do see the real positive influence that, you know, an older person can be, and being like kind of a role model and an example to a younger person, and how that can steer someone's life to a completely different direction than it was going to go. I love the character of Sue. You know, she was such a brave, like, good-natured, really just an awesome person. You know, people like that are really just great people all around. You know, they just bring everyone around them up. And honestly, she was kind of the one, you know, obviously throughout the movie, Walt kind of like helped Tao, you know, get a job and, you know, kind of improve his life and set him up in the right direction. But if she hadn't made the first move, like inviting him over, being kind to him, you know, not being insulted by his rough exterior, not, you know, it's like she saw the good in him, like Luke saw the good in, you know, Darth Vader. Obviously, Walt wasn't Darth Vader. This is, you know, not as extreme as that, but she could tell that he was a good man, even though he might not be the most polite or, you know, easy to talk to guy. You know, he's definitely grumpy, and he's definitely going to say it how it is, and he's, you know, got, you know, the language he uses, things like that. But she didn't let that faze her one bit. Instead, you know, she just laughed it off. Like, I love that about her. And then there are a few scenes where you saw her in real danger, and she was just so brave and had such a bold attitude. And then I also really like the character of Tao, you know, as someone who struggled to be courageous and stand up for himself, and also just had no direction, no sense of where to go in his life. And I think that's definitely a thing that a lot of young guys deal with, especially if you don't have like a strong father figure in their life. And, you know, seeing that gradual, realistic friendship grow between him and Walt, you know, it was extremely engaging. You know, I love how this movie didn't feel like it needed to interject action scenes or anything like that. You know, we just had these characters spend time together, and I really was engaged every second of it. And then I love the ending. I mean, obviously it's, you know, you see the struggle of trying to escape the circumstances that you grow up in, and, you know, things like gangs and families and attacks, and how that can lead even good people down a dark road. But what I love especially about the climax of the movie is how Walt made this tremendous sacrifice. But I feel like, you know, he really showed that what a real man, you know, doesn't just show up and fight. You know, like, he uses his head, and he makes a sacrifice, and he puts others ahead of himself, you know. And I feel like, you know, I thought he was going to have some plan to kill all those guys. And I feel like playing with the expectations of Clint Eastwood, you know, I thought this was going to go full John Wick mode. But I love how it didn't. I love how instead he just sacrificed his life to get them put in jail, you know, because that's so much more realistic. And that's so much smarter and, in a certain sense, more noble. You know, like, I love John Wick. I love, you know, action movies and revenge movies. Don't get me wrong one bit. But for a movie like this, which feels more grounded, more mature in a certain sense, it's way more fitting and authentic, I guess, for it to end the way it did. And then, just as a side note, you know, I like the priest character. I also like the progression of Walt and his dynamic, you know, and I actually respect that character quite a bit, because similar to Sue, he didn't give up on Walt, and he wasn't phased, and he was really working so hard because he made a promise to Walt's late wife, which is such a commendable thing, to see someone follow through on a promise and not back down just because things are difficult. And then I like how by the end, Walt not only confessed to him, but showed some respect by letting him call him by his first name. And he saw, like, through the young man's kind of persistence and humility, I would almost say, that he was a good young man. Like, sure, he has more to learn, and just because he's a priest doesn't mean he has all the answers, but he was a good man, for sure. And then I also just love Walt's family. I mean, I don't like them, but I like their presence in the movie, just as kind of these people who grew up and were clearly spoiled and not connected with him. And I don't know, to me, I was not a fan of them one bit, but it was extremely satisfying in the end of the movie how they read the will and they did not get the Gran Torino. You know, I love that moment, and I kind of love the contrast of Walt and his character and his values and his children. And I think that's real too. You can have a great man, a noble man. That doesn't necessarily mean those lessons are going to be passed along to your immediate family, right? Your kids are going to live their own life. So I think that's also just true to life. But yeah, I mean, thank goodness that granddaughter, like, all she wanted from him was his stuff. Like, who does that as a granddaughter? Can I just say? I mean, wow. But yeah, that was a truly excellent movie, definitely emotionally effective, and just, like I said, it's kind of like just a character piece and a drama, and I love that that's the lane this movie was in, and it didn't shy away from it, and it had the confidence to be this engaging, slower burn type of story without needing all this flair or melodrama to be very engaging, very effective, very moving. I really, really liked it. I definitely feel like I have more to say and to think about this movie, but that's it for right now, just fresh having watched it for the first time. But I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Like I mentioned at the beginning, I will be doing some more things soon. We'll be doing the Band of Brothers miniseries. Very excited about that. Should have a couple episodes out right now on Patreon if you want to see it now. If not, it'll be out here on YouTube in a little bit. Thank you for watching, and as always, remember, be active, be mindful, and be a hero.